Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But
shooting chance! It's their first effort on goal.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Yaya Toure. Mateus. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Platini quietly revving up. Bayer Leverkusen have it back and can go again. Sola! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, that's well spotted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He might be in here! He's found it. Pele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to play it through. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Robertson. Mbappe! It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Floated through. Shot could be Platini! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Robertson. Played into space. Cleared without hesitation. It is a corner. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. He's rising! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Leicester cuts it out. No, that's been intercepted. Zanetti. Bayer Leverkusen have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. the way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross goes in. Bullish header! It's hit the upright. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Robertson has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Alexander-Arnold. He's having a hit! But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Referee has just said play on. Yaya Toure. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe! An uncompromising challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Platini always looking for that half a chance. Looking to play him in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick announcement.
And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Looking for the run. Might be danger here. It's Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bellingham. Now there's Drogba! Beckenbauer. Mateus.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And this is Drogba. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. The major moment in the game. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
Substitution for Leverkusen.
Bayer Leverkusen choosing to make the first change.
Number 20.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 10.
Great vision. Robertson. Cross from Rob. Towering header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Rijkaard! Harmlessly behind. Gently done. Can he get on the end of this? Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yaya Toure is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's managed to get free. It is a corner.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
He leaps for it! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Liverpool really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's anyone's ball now. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Mbappe! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Bellingham. Oh, well played. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did. Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution from Leverkusen.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
He's got to have a go at this.
He's gone for it! That is delicious! A finish of true class! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Bruno Fernandes, and this is Pele! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Good read, needed to be.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Zola.
Bayer Leverkusen appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Bellingham, he's got away, he's had a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's very neat. Hangs in a cross. And he's quick to get rid. And that's been won straight back. Bruno Fernandes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. 1-0 as we head towards the end. No, again, there's no way through. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Very much into the last knockings. Rashford wants to run onto this.
Liverpool really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Toure receives it in a good position here.
Added minute has been indicated.
De Jong. Now, can they get him away? There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's made its way to him. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold has found the net here, of course. Bellingham threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
This is De Jong. Pelé. And that will be the final act. Liverpool have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Alexander-Arnold picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
For support for our World Charity
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think the way this game was going, Peter, it always looked as if it might be down to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Drogba. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it. Shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Marquinhos gets it away. Showing good feet. Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Took with decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. That's been cut out, well played. And that has left him in a heap. It's a threatening ball. And he's there to get it away. And he's gone backward here. Toure unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri. So we're still where we started right now. Quarter of an hour played. Rijkaard.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
There's the shot! In he goes again! Son Heung-min. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Drogba. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. He's having a shot! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Drogba is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yamal tries to pass it through. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And that's been won straight back. That is a great pick out. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Van Dijk makes the interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ops to Son Heung-min! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Nicely shaped ball. That pass isn't the best.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nice control. Looking to play him in. Yaya Toure delivers. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Could be danger here. Big chance! It's fallen kindly here. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
This their second corner of the game. Impressive jump! No, just not quite.
Yaya Toure certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Yamal, spread to the right. That has been cut short. And here's Mbappe, looking for the run. He slings it in. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. So the first half brought no goals. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Robertson.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nuno Mendes, he has found the way through. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Always, it's Drogba! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. The major moment in the game. Just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Robertson makes a dash for it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Burici!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He'll try from distance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Yamal's cross. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Searching pass he's played there, and he was alert to it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. It's Dembele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. In towards the back stick. And that has been knocked clear. Liverpool are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Ambitious ball here. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Mendes. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Mbappe, and here's the chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Nuno Mendes. He's picked his way through. Dembele picks it up out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, perfectly measured that. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. Knocks it into space.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Not the most accurate pass. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
A continuación,
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Bellingham. Dembele. Chiellini gets a foot in here. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Drogba! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attacking talent that Italy seems to...
He's rising! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chiellini. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has been cut short. And it's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Robertson. Here comes another cross.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Mbappe clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Del Piero. That is ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele gets into a good position. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Cafu. Good ball over the top. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Caresses it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, again there's no way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Cafu. AC Milan could counter here. He has found a way through. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. Robertson. And it's Robertson. It's played through for him.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bellingham. Dembele. Dembele! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere.